News 46 is brought to you by Golden Casino Group, where you'll always find great fun, good food, and fantastic entertainment, all at Gold Town, Lakeside, and the Pahrump Nugget. News is also brought to you by J.K. Nelson Law. Call 727-9900 today for your free consultation. If you need a lawyer, you need Nelson.
Tonight on News 46, the Nye County Sheriff's Office goes high-tech. A local artist is holding a book signing on Sunday. And 5 tips to being a happy and healthy senior. News 46 starts now.
You're watching KPVM News 46 with Deanna O'Donnell. News 46, local coverage you can count on.
Good evening. It's Friday, April 1st, 2016. Welcome to our April Fool's edition of News 46. John Spracklin, Executive Vice President of Valley Electric Association's Broadband Services and Operations, talks in depth about the new installation of equipment at the Nye County Sheriff's Office.
A fiber optic line, a mile between our electronics and their center, and that gave them a triple redundant fiber optic line to backhaul their communications for 911.
We've had some outages with emergency services before in the past. Is that a direct result of what has happened with their power outages?
So when they had outages, it was actually their fiber optic line, which is buried along the Spring Mountains north into northwest Las Vegas. When that gets dug up, it's a single point of failure. And when that happens, then they have to turn around a quick response and try to reconnect it. So our line is a completely independent line from 2 different directions, which is completely independent from any power outage. So many events would have to happen in order to break that line the next time.
And so this is for fiber optic and electricity, or just fiber optic?
So our fiber optic actually travels along our transmission and distribution lines. The other providers in the area are trenched in underground. So it's using the infrastructure that we have, but it's independent of the power that's actually being carried above our fiber on the transmission line.
And so was there a fee for this?
So we don't have an installation fee. So we were able to run the line to them for free. So we're charging them a circuit price. They can get everything they needed done for much less than $1,000 a month through our service.
Are they using the fiber optic also for their dispatch center and for calls?
Yes, for all of that, plus the internet feed that they need, a smaller need to be able to get online and do other things as well.
Are they reporting good results now?
Absolutely. So it's been absolutely solid. They're negotiating with CenturyLink to change over an existing service they have, and we can handle that no problem. So they're able to actually bring carriers in that are not in the valley already. We can transport them in, which gives them a much greater flexibility in the kind of services that they're going to be able to offer.
And is this been completed with the Sheriff's Office at this point?
So our portion is complete, and now it's up to CenturyLink and other providers to negotiate what exactly they're going to transport across our lines to deliver into the Sheriff's Office.
Are you going to be working with CCA over there?
Absolutely. So I did meet the warden at a recent event, and absolutely, we're going to be going absolutely everywhere, and we will be heading up that direction.
U.S. employers notched another solid month of hiring in March by adding 215,000 jobs, driven by large gains in the construction, retail, and healthcare industries. Despite the jump, the Labor Department said today that the unemployment rate ticked up to 5% from 4.9%. But that increase includes some good news. More Americans came off the sidelines to look for work, though not all found jobs. The figures suggest that the employers remain confident enough in their business prospects to add staff, even as overall growth has slowed since last winter. Many analysts estimate that the economy grew at a 1% annual rate or below in the first quarter. Continuing job gains indicate that employers may see the slowdown as temporary. Steady hiring is also contributing to higher pay, which rose a modest 2.3% from a year earlier to $25.43. That figure has increased since the early years of the recovery, but is below a peak of 2.6% reached in December. Sally Kerr spoke to News 46 about the services offered to the public from Nevada Outreach and Training Program and No to Abuse.
We have a domestic violence advocate program that provides services for anybody who is a domestic violence victim. We have our independent living for foster care youth, and so we provide services for children, young people that are aging out of foster care. We have the Pahrump Family Resource Center, which is resources for anybody living in Pahrump. It is not a program that is income-based. You can come ask for services regardless of what your income is. And so we offer things with that, like referrals for health and human services, or the Lighthouse energy assistance, or rental assistance. We have specific veterans funding that's available through the Community Crisis Center that is in the umbrella of the Pahrump Family Resource Center.
What type of funding?
Well, some of that's been actually fundraised in our community. In fact, all of the veterans funding has been fundraised by our community specifically to benefit our veterans.
And so veterans can come by and apply for certain just funds in particular, or for specific things?
We have funds available for veterans to be able to come apply if they need some housing assistance, if they need gas cards to get to appointments, if they need propane or electric help. Of course, we have our clothes and our household goods and those kind of things, and we try and work really closely with the other veterans service, like VFW and DAV and those places that serve veterans. But we do have funds available specifically to award only to veterans.
You guys have parenting classes, don't you?
We do. So we have the Child Advocacy Center, and through that program we have parenting classes. We also have anger management classes. We have a women's support group for domestic violence victims, and we will soon be doing a grandparent support group for grandparents raising children.
Can anybody come and attend these classes, or do you have to be going through some law enforcement or courts?
No, anybody. We'd love to have the public come attend these classes.
More with News 46 after this break.